All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. This is going to be a quick video on this video that I was watching here, right? And I've put a post up of this video anyway so that people can watch it, and I'll put a link in the description box as well if I don't forget. But this is just a quick video on how all these elites and all these people in this world, right, they want to try and make out like we didn't have no kind of history, man, right? But the truth always comes out in the end anyway. And he kind of is an actor, but he's a movie director, Quentin Tarantino. He had a movie scene in one of his movies going into how the Moors once upon a time ruled over Europe, and how they started having loads and loads of children with the women of a particular place called Sicily, and how they ended up changing what the people over there looked like, right? And then I thought it was interesting that he was going over that, and then he was going into how if you want to look and see any kind of movie out there, because he's a movie guy, and movie guys have to study history in order to make a good movie. And I thought it was interesting that he said this particular statement, and you can watch the video to see if I'm telling the truth or not anyway. But he said in this video, he said, if you want to watch any movie to try and see that kind of shows what the Moors were doing, watch a movie that came out called The Long Ships. And this is a movie that was made in 1964, I believe, right? And I'm going to try and watch that movie because he said himself that if you want to try and see any movie that kind of shows what the Moors were doing, watch a movie called The Long Ships. But that movie, he said himself, Quentin Tarantino said, is about the Vikings, which is very interesting that he would say that a movie that would show how the Moors do things would be a movie based on what the Vikings were doing, because brothers out there say, and I believe this, that the Vikings, the original Vikings, were so-called black people, man. But that's just a quick little piece of, like, I guess you can call it history, that people want to try and not accept, man. People want to try and make out like we were just born as slaves, man. But that's not true, right? And I'm going to end the video there. Shalom.